what's up guys? Graham Desert Roofing 101 here, and I am going to share with you some information on priority management. So I was recently having a discussion with an employee of ours who is a new mother. She's moving into a new house. She has a stepson. The internet's out. She's got to clean her new house. All this kind of stuff, and there's deadlines and things that need to be done within the business and all this stuff. And so what happens is, and this is very, very common, whether you're a working professional, you're a stay-at-home mother, or you're a CEO of a company, or, a sales rep, or just whatever it is. If you're human, this applies to you. And it's this rule of when we have things on our plate, a full plate, and it's starting to just overload. We got an overloaded plate. When we have an overloaded plate, we can just be, we go through this emotional roller coaster and we can feel overwhelmed. That is completely 100% natural. So just know when you feel overwhelmed and overloaded, there's choices that you can make. The best thing to do is to actually sit down and make a list of all the tasks and all of your responsibilities and roles for that week, or for the next 2 weeks, or for the month, whatever it is. Maybe it's the day. I feel overwhelmed by what I have to do today, or I feel overwhelmed by the deadlines I have to hit by Friday, or I feel overwhelmed by the deadlines I have to hit by the end of the month. I've just got so much stuff going on. Well, the best thing to do is, number one, make a list of all of these tasks that need to be done, okay? And within that, you have choices. You have these 5 choices. This is my favorite thing within priority management. And what I gotta tell you, the key to being effective is not managing minutes and time, it's priority management. Priority management is choosing which task or which goal has the priority over everything else, right? And so you rank things. And you put all your focus on the number one priority, right? And you distribute your focus accordingly. That's the key with priority management. Now, when you're feeling overwhelmed, overloaded, you make that list, and then you go through and you do these 5 things. You ask yourself the question. Number 1, can I get this done by working longer? You can always work longer. You can always work more hours to get things done. It's always an option. There's plenty of weeks where, I will decide, what, I am not working longer. I'm going to make a different decision with this task. Or it's super important. This thing has a deadline. I must work longer to get this done. Okay. Number 2, the second thing you can do, you can move it. You may decide, hey, this is important for me to get done, but it's flexible and I can move it to the next week, or the week after, or even the next month, or the next year, right? You choose what's important. You choose your priorities. So if you can move it, move it. Another option, third option, is you could delete it. Just totally remove it from the list. You look at it and you're like, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna delete that. I really don't need, this isn't essential. I can tell you right now, more than ever, we are figuring out what is essential and what's not. I hope you guys are deleting a ton of stuff off your lists. Number 4, you can delegate. One of the coolest skills as a leader is learning how to delegate to other people. It's going to increase your skill as a leader, it's going to increase your capacity, and you're going to be able to develop more people and have more people rise up in your organization. Or even just, in your family, or whatever it is. When you give a task to another person, you are helping and aiding in their development. So that's a key skill as a leader. And then number 5, leverage. This is like the Christmas gift, the ultimate Christmas gift. When you can figure out and get creative with your list, what 2 things or 3 things can all be done at the same time. That's what we call a time leverage. We're going to be getting together to do this anyways. I might as well ask this question or get this thing off the list, right? Time leverage. So those are the 5 things. You decide to work longer, put the work in, It has a deadline. I got to get it done. I got to put the time in. Number 2, it's flexible. I can move it to the next week, the next month, the next year, whatever it might be. And then 3, delete it. It's not essential. It's not important. I don't need it. I can take it off my list. I hope we are all doing that now. Delegate. I'm going to teach someone this new skill, and I'm going to delegate this to the next person so I don't have to do it. The task that may take me 15 hours, it'll take me an hour to train somebody how to do it. Now it's off my list, and it frees up 15 hours. That's a fantastic way to gain time to be able to do things. And then number 5, leverage. Leveraging your time. It's basically doing 2 things at once, 3 things at once. Getting creative with this list and how you can compress things together. These are my tips on priority management. I have 5 children, tons of employees, and man, I tell you, this works for me. It's been working for a decade. Yeah, a decade. Yeah, no, longer than a decade. It's been working for longer than a decade. So have fun out there, guys.
Thank you for watching. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Ready to book your free inspection? Check the link in the description box for more information.